Hi, as my first review of guitar gear and the entree into this whole guitar blog thing, at first I just want to say thanks for checking it out, and I really hope you enjoy it. It's just really fun for me to go through a guitar and talk about it, and I hope it's beneficial to any of you out there looking to make a buying decision on a guitar or just to learn more about them. So the first one I'm going to review is the Gibson Midnight, what is it called? Gibson Midtown Custom. Gibson Midtown Custom. It's a semi-hollow body guitar, so kind of like a 335 almost, but a little bit slimmer on the side. As you can see, it's squared. It's not an arc top guitar. It's flat on the top, and it's a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller overall in the body than a 335. A little bit lighter of a guitar, I think, anyway. Pretty well built. It's my first Gibson, so I've been a long-time fan of Gibson guitars, and they're really built well. I mean, I think they live up to the hype. If you ever decide to buy one, they're really good value guitar. Couple burst bucker humbuckers in the neck and bridge position, obviously selectable. They have independent volume control here and independent tone control here, which is nice. If you're doing some rhythm work, you can kind of dial back one pickup, the rhythm, the neck, traditionally the rhythm pickup, and do some rhythm stuff, and then easily just kick it up to bridge position for some lead stuff. Or you can do a really nice sounding bridge, lead 2, just sort of different technique. I hope you can get a good picture of it. Decent quality for sure. I mean, I think Gibson does a good job of craftsmanship. I mean, they've always been sort of a high quality. There's the headstock there. These inlays, I think, are square instead of the trapezoid, so it's not quite as ornate as some of the Gibsons you'll see with the trapezoid here, and but it does have this nice diamond thing at the top in the headstock, which is kind of good looking. This truss rod cover is not the stock one. I've added that after the purchase, just put another Gibson logo on there. Kind of excited to own my first Gibson. So here is the guitar. I'm going to be playing it through a mini cube, a micro cube rather, which is this little guy. Just unplugged it. It's a Roland Micro Cube amp. There's plenty of onboard effects on this little practice amp. It's a great thing to just have around the house and play with. You can record with it. You can play with it. I've played in bands, like a rehearsal setting. It won't keep up with like a drum set, but if it's just you and maybe an acoustic or a couple other guys on guitars, it'll keep up. And you don't need any pedals because it's got pretty much all the effects that that Boss makes. All those great Boss effects pedals are available on the amp. So I like that a lot too. I'll probably review that amp in a separate one. But for now, let's get into some. Actually, you can hear this thing play. And 1 second, I'm just going to plug my amp back in. Just give a pretty clean sound here, no effects. I'll just have it on like a, if you have the Micro Cube amp, it's a JC Clean. It's like a really clean amp, a little reverb, and just out of tune. Hang on, I'm going to tune this up. I'll be right back.